All right, today it actually is somewhat relatively warm here, so I am sitting on one of the many piers here in San Francisco, out along the Embarcadero. And I want to follow up on the video from yesterday where I said everything counts, um, because I want to focus on the second half of that, which is some things count a lot more and you need to focus on the big wins. If you focus on the few big wins in any area of life, fitness, career, relationships, finance, whatever, you can afford to, miss out on a lot of small things that just make a tiny difference. So I just want to run through, what the big wins are in fitness. The top two are don't smoke and don't be overweight, by far. Don't smoke is pretty straightforward. If you smoke, stop. If that's hard, use Chantix. It works. As far as don't be overweight, that can be, broken down into some other big wins that contribute to that. The biggest would probably be track your food intake and cut out all liquid calories, and, flat out processed sugars, and eat more vegetables and drink more water. The sugared beverages would be number one by far. And then after not smoking and not being overweight, the third priority would be get enough sleep every night on a regular basis. And for most people, enough sleep is like 7 or 8 hours a night, but it varies a lot. Some people need more sleep. Some people are naturally short sleepers who might be okay with 5 or 6 hours. And then it also goes up the more physical activity you get. So if you look at the schedules of top performing athletes and business people, the athletes get more sleep than the business people. So you do need more if you're just working out a lot. So that's don't smoke, don't be overweight, don't make sure you're sleeping well. And to be clear about what overweight, or rather over fat, means, for women, you want to be under about 25% body fat, and for men, you want to be under 20% body fat. And for measuring that, the best method is going to be like something that costs money, like a Bod Pod or DEXA. Other than that, get a Taylor's tape measure, and I use Casey Butt's anthropometric formula. His website is called waytrainer.net or .com. So if you're at a healthy weight, you don't smoke or take any other like drugs. If it wasn't clear, that applies to like meth and heroin too. And stay hydrated every day. That's another thing. That's maybe the fourth priority. Eat enough vegetables and maybe some fruits too to get all your vitamins. Eat a diet that covers your vitamin and mineral needs. Sleep well. If you cover all those big things, you don't have to worry about a lot of the little shit. Like, I see people worrying about stuff like, well, should I cut out nuts and tomatoes because they send slightly inflammatory signals to my body? No. If you're at a healthy weight, that has 100 times the anti-inflammatory effect of, the inflammatory effect of eating those foods. I see people saying, should I never eat fish ever again because of the mercury concern? No, just don't make high mercury fish like tuna a staple of your diet. Maybe eat the occasional Brazil nut to get selenium, and it cuts out mercury. Test mercury every few years, but no, you don't have to cut out fish. I see people asking, should I never eat bacon again because it slightly raises my risk of colon cancer? No, be at a healthy weight, don't smoke, eat all the bacon you want. Eat vegetables too, but eat bacon, you'll be fine. Don't worry about switching out tilapia for salmon, or non-organic bread for organic bread. Like, that little shit counts for a little bit, but just handle the big things, and you buy yourself the right to not care about the little things. And you don't have the mental bandwidth to worry about all the little things either. It's just you'll get mental overload from trying to do that. So it's just a lot easier and more feasible to handle the few big things and just let the little things slide. And that applies to every area of life. I mean, I first heard this, I want to say applied to personal finance, but it applies to everything, not just health and fitness. So whatever your goal is, whether it's fitness or otherwise, write out that goal and then figure out the 3 to 5 big wins that will most contribute to that goal, and focus entirely on those big wins and ignore all the other little stuff you could be doing, and you will be successful.